talk us through what you do for preparation for dry cow therapy.
Right, first of all, as they come in, they'll get sprayed with some iodine just to disinfect them. Well, tell life, first of all, I'll tape them up, and then after that, give them a good old wipe, clean them up a bit. Then I'll spray them with some surgical spirit.
Yep.
Let that work for a bit, give them another wipe with that. All with gloves on at this point, by the way. And then when I come to tube them, give them a wipe over with cotton wool, soaked in surgical spirit. Tube them up and then give them a dip with some film green just to seal the teats again.
Brilliant. Okay, well let's see that in action. So what are the other top tips do you have?
Just when I've got my boxes open, I just like to have the lids shielding the tubes and stuff, so that if a cow makes a mess, it's not going to splatter everywhere and get into my clean equipment.
Good idea, good idea. Brilliant.
So I'll just do the same with my cotton wool. Just make sure the lid's away and it's protected a bit.
Okay, so all of this is in the clean area, the other side of the parlour. You're trying to keep this as clean as possible, and then you're able to do the cows properly. Brilliant. So tell us how you've done this then, Chris.
Basically, the cow's due for drying off. Prepared a list. I've only got 4 today. So I'll go through, check all their records individually, and decide whether they're just having non-antibiotic treatment or combined therapy, and then just check on their cell counts and decide what they're going to have.
Okay, and so you find the use of records really important?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
I've been on eye reports this morning doing their cell counts and stuff.
Fantastic. Right, okay, Chris, what are you doing here?
Just restraining the last cow in the parlour so that she can't back off and wobble around too much. So these heifers, they've got low cell counts, never had mastitis, and they've been tubed before.
Okay, so you want to... And when do you do the actual sort of dry-off procedure?
Directly after milking.
Yeah, okay, so you clean up, but it's all a clean environment they're coming into?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Disinfect them a bit.
So you're spraying the cow's teats up now?
Yeah.
And this is basically just to sort of disinfect the teats prior to...
Just give them the first clean, initial clean okay. Then I'll let that soak for a bit. And then I'll go back to my list and decide which cow's having which. So 2832 has Cephagard as well. So I'll tape them up different colours. Okay. Red for antibiotic and orange for non-antibiotic.
Okay.
I'll do that before I do anything else.
So you've taped them all up different colours. So what's the benefit to you of actually having them taped up?
Well, benefit is that when you've initially dried them off, you can check them the next day and you can tell straight away which cow's had what. And also, if they start to calve early, or you got sex semen and they calve a week early or something, you can tell double red tape she's had antibiotics, so you have to check her records a lot better than orange tape where she's had non-antibiotic.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Chris, so what are you doing now?
At the moment, just trying not to get kicked, but I'll give them a wipe, clean the iodine off them first, give them a quick wipe, tie them up a bit. Just get the worst of them up off, go along the line and do the whole lot.
And that's a separate paper towel for each...
Separate paper towel for each cow. Just a rough wipe, just wipe the cow clean. So now I'm going to make sure my hands are clean, so I'm going to give them a spray with surgical spirit, give them a good wipe, get them nice and clean, and dry them off a bit with a clean paper towel again. So I'll give them a quick spray with a surgical spirit again.
Okay.
Just to start the process, cleaning process. I'll go along the line, do 4 or 5 at the most.
Okay.
Give that a couple minutes as well.
Hey Chris, what are you doing now then?
Well, the surgical spirit's had time to work, so now I'm going to clean them off again with a clean paper towel, and then I'm going to come back and start the drying off process.
Okay. Okay, Chris, so that's the sort of level of dirt you're actually getting off now. This is on your second wipe now,
Second wipe.
Okay, what's your next step then, Chris?
Next stage, let's take some cotton wool that's been soaked in surgical spirit. Yep. And I'll start cleaning the process on the cow then.
Okay, brilliant.
So I'll start with the furthest teat away. Just get hold of her. Just give her a good clean all the way around, and then I'll come back and do the teat end last. And then you get still get some more dirt off.
Yeah, okay.
So if it's like that, just chuck that away and do it again until she's nice and clean.
So you're concentrating pretty much on the teat ends, that's the sort of real...
Oh, I want the teat end to be spotless. So until my cotton wool hood comes off clean, she's not clean enough, like so.
Yeah, okay, okay.
And then I'll do all 4 teats. Just trying to be nice and gentle with it and get it nice and clean again.
Yeah, that's very good.
Stay on the packet so you don't get them mixed up because they're very similar tube.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I like to leave them on the packet to know which I'm doing first. And now, once she's nice and clean, start from the closest teat to me. I start the drying off process. Actually, I like to grip, can't really see like that, can you? But pinch to get the tube in. I like to use a finger just to work it up.
Just massage it up,
Just
yeah.
massage it up, and then I take a grip up to the top, keeping hold of her because she's a bit gnarly. And then coming in with a non-antibiotic, trying to find that target. That's the first tip.
Okay. She's not the best patient, is she, Chris?
Not the best one, but
okay.
Non-antibiotic at the teat end.
Okay, so you pinch the base of the teat then when you're infusing the teat sealant to make sure it doesn't shoot
It doesn't
up
shoot right up into the bag.
sort of
Yeah.
thing. Okay, that's
So
brilliant.
now then I get the film green or barrier dip. Take the lid out. Just give it another protective barrier on the tip.
Okay, so you've cleaned your gloves again. You do that between every cow?
Between every
You
cow.
can, yeah.
Just make sure I'm clean as I can possibly be.
Okay, and then repeat the process.
And then repeat the process on the next cow. This next cow has already been sprayed with surgical spirit, so it's just a dry wipe, then cotton wool again. See how clean she is.
So Chris, you used these cotton wool balls. What did you use before? What do you think of those wipes that are provided with the tubes?
Oh, the wipes provided with them, I just couldn't get on with them at all. Too small, too flimsy, get tangled up everywhere. And these you've actually got control and you can see what you're doing.
Right. And did you manage to get more dirt off with the cotton wool than you did with the
Oh,
wipe?
a lot more dirt. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot cleaner.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Just going round methodically here, pinch the base of the teat.
Just wait for her to settle before I try and tube her as well. A small teat. Oh, that's right.
Okay, and that little bleb of all we seal at the top, you know you've sealed the teat properly.
Now I've
then.
sealed it properly.
Yeah, okay, so you just leave that there and then now you're just going to dip the teat now. Just to put a bit of a barrier on.
Chopped up.
Okay Chris, now what happens to the cows now? You've actually dried them off, what's the next step?
Now they're going to go down into the dry cubicles. They're going to have access to food and water while I go and have breakfast, and then when I get back they can be put out the field with the other dry cows.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. Okay, Chris, what's the final step?
Final step is, got the list of who I've dried off, so I come in here, write it down in my diary, and then enter it onto Interherd, so you've got accurate records.
Okay, and that basically then goes into your milk recording company as well, doesn't it?
It's sent right through.
Brilliant. How it works here. This is the transition yard on the farm, so the cows have been dried off, they've come from the far off dries, and they now enter this area prior to calving.
Yep, they tend to come over in groups of 4 or 5, and then there'll be about 7 days off calving, or depending on the space we got. And then what happens is, just as they calve, we move them up the pens and keep filling in, bringing more over each time.
Okay, so you have them in small groups of sort of 4 or 5 at a time, and then they go through the whole system like that.